From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots.
Andy Borregales to kick off.
Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off and running from Gillette. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line fast.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing for the pistol. Penix getting out to his left. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're left with 4th and short. Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They do go for it. It's Penix. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
1st and 10 from the 43. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's May. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs.
Good foot, nasty. Crazy, crazy.
On play action, here's May. That's taken in by Henry. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 22. And that's a New England first down.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Will get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Hey, here we go, sit up. Hey, keep it rolling. Hey, what's that? Hey, five.
Throwing again, it's May. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's going to get this up to right around that 13-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Atlanta.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. And dose of the hurry-up here.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 17-yard line.
68, Buffalo 18.
Penix. His heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15.
To the air with Penix. This is a heater going deep. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Cougar 19, Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Quick throw completed by May. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Stephon Diggs. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Well, Brock, still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
May now from the gun. Brought in, a big gain here for Diggs. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots get some late points and the lead. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18. Traveler. Check out.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Cowboy Eagle. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Hey. Check that.
Staying with Robinson. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's a game of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
70 range. Go street. Let's go.
3rd down give to Robinson. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
1st and goal, Atlanta.
Here's Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the 6.
Setting up, 2nd and goal. London going in motion left. Penix here from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get their first points of this game just before halftime. Michael Penix Jr., the touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's May. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Ready? Cougar 19.
He'll throw it. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? Hey, expect some pressure now. Let me try to heat us up.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and 2nd and 6.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
The give now to Henderson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shane on the ground here with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much. much before getting brought down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Hey, what's up? Hey, Bo.
They'll run for this. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. So they come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying it across the market, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
Hey, what's up? Here. Hey, bro, right hand.
Henderson on 1st and 10. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one hits for 30. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They go play action. Here's May. Buys time, rolling right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. It's Henderson on the give. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled by Rook Orororo.
Brought down by Rook Orororo. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Borregales connects, and that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, that didn't take too long. 1 series in, and he's given them the second half lead.
Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, here's D. Alford. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense in a hurry up here. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is knocked away on a good defensive effort there. That saves the catch, but I think this call should still give the offense some yards. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Here comes 2nd and 8 after that penalty. Throwing, Penix. Setting up the screen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup, Panther 60, Panther 60. Check up.
Trying one here with Robinson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
A loss of a yard.
So we're through 3 here. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go, set. 19, hook.
Desperation time here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Patriots will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, what's that? What? Yeah, we're good. Right here.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who gotta have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Off the play action, May. He's in for the New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Falcons 7. Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Alford now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready up.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Set, be ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That throw intended for Drake London. And now they face second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Sack. Viking 18.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 43. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10 from the 43. Penix working from the gun. Back to Pitts it goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Putting the tight end in motion. Penix now on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Again, Penix to the air. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Penix is going to throw again. Intercepted in the end zone. That's Carlton Davis.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him,